Good morning. I am Kevin Price. Delighted to be with you already here on Wednesday, talking to you about you and your business every Wednesday. We can bring Jason Arcemont on. He, of course, or his partner, Patrick McDonough from Brightbox Online, to talk about what's happening on the business front. These guys are primo marketers who are out there and making connections not only in the greater Houston area, but nationally all over the country, and bringing us an interesting topic on today's program. Jason, before you introduce your guest, tell us a little more about BrightboxOnline.com.
Absolutely. Brightbox is Houston's one of Houston's fastest growing brand marketing firms, focused on true ROI rather than just marketing activity. If you're looking for a firm to take a proactive approach to your marketing plan, check us out online, brightboxonline.com. Today we got a great guest, Michael Gilbert with Agave. Michael, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks, Jason. Kevin, how are you?
Great. Glad to have you. Real quickly, before we get started with you, kind of tell us the overview of your product.
Yeah, so Agaves is a 100% agave tequila that was birthed from the restaurant. So these guys started as restaurant operators and quickly became the number one seller of 100% agave tequila in the entire country. They built that on the backs of a really simple philosophy that you didn't need a lot of ingredients to make a really good cocktails. You just needed real, fresh ingredients. And from that, the Uno Dos Tres recipe was born, which was 100% agave tequila, organic agave nectar, and fresh lime juice, and that's all you need to make a good margarita. And in doing that, they saw an opportunity to leave the restaurant industry and create a tequila. They saw a hole in the market in that 100% agave tequila at that mid-price point, the $25 retail. And along with that, they brought a great line, all natural organic mixed product to go with it. A margarita mix, and probably one of the coolest mixed products they have is a cocktail-ready agave nectar that's already pre-diluted, so it's pourable, it's measurable, and every single drink is going to come out the exact same viscosity from it, which is really nice.
All right,
interesting.
Jason, your question?
Yeah, no, I'm curious, Mike. When did these guys start this, and where are they at? Where are they located?
So the restaurant started a while ago in San Francisco, and in about 2009, a couple of the guys that started the restaurant broke away because in spirits you can't own a restaurant and a distilled spirit. So they departed from that, washed their hands, and started the tequila and the mixed product. The tequila, obviously, it's a denomination of origin, so it's out of Jalisco, Mexico. And the mixed product is certified organic out of Oregon.
Interesting. And so that's interesting. You know, you decide you have one passion, which is a restaurant, but because of state laws and regulations, you have to give up that passion in order to pursue something else. It's interesting how they must have really believed in this product.
Yeah, and they've kind of opened up a market. Tres Agaves tequila retails roughly around $25 to $27, depending on where you find it on shelves. And it's outperforming those guys at the 35-plus price point in terms of quality and how it's paired. And then that mix line just gives it a phenomenal cocktail solution, ready for anybody that can easily take it at home or even behind the bar. I mean, even every thought of it was designed by operators for operators. The custom-designed bottle was engineered specifically for bartenders between the height of the neck and even has counterweighting and balancing in it to make easier pours, which is really friendly. A lot of the if you're a bartender out there, a lot of those top leading brands, I won't name any, but you know who they are the biggest complaint is that they're not bartender friendly, and this was designed with the back bar in mind.
Absolutely. We've seen an explosion of tequila in the marketplace over the past 5 years or so. What do you attribute that to? I mean, where does this kind of come from, this new kind of focus or interest in tequila?
Well, I think it's a couple things. One, kind of the American consumers are really starting to want to experience new drinking experiences, so they're seeking out new things. They're not just sticking to the things that they're comfortable with. They're getting outside of their horizon. And tequila specifically, it's starting to get known more in the mixology community. It's not just known for margarita shots and tequila sunrises anymore. You're even seeing some twist on the classics with, añejo tequilas and, crossing over into that bourbon category of, the Manhattans and the Old Fashions of the world. So people are really starting to play around with it and find out that, it's just a truly versatile spirit when the preconceived notions were that it wasn't that versatile. So
that's interesting. Let me ask you, Jason, how did you find out about these guys?
Mike and I go back quite a ways. We've done some business together with some other spirit brands that he was affiliated with, and when he moved over to this group, we had the fortune of staying in touch and getting to know him here. It's funny, Mike. I always tell people, everyone's got a bad story about tequila, and so they're always like, got too drunk or had too much of that tequila, and my response to them is always like, well, man, that just means you actually like it. You have that one bad story, but you wouldn't have drinking that much if you didn't enjoy it, right?
Yeah, absolutely, and also that's a great point that you hit on, because that's, I think, another reason why tequila is surging. In the past, so there's two technical, not to get too technical on you guys, but there's two definitions of tequila, which is a mixto tequila, which has to be at least 51% blue agave, and then what they call the 100% blue agaves. So those are the gold tequilas of the past, lower quality. The other 49% can come from any other sugar additive. So they weren't very clean products in some cases. So they had bad tequila. They had bad experiences on bad tequila. But now there's just this surgence of really good tequila, and the growth is being led, exclusively from that 100% agave, high-quality tequilas, no matter the price point.
Huh. So you're saying that bad sugar is what helps contribute to the bad hangover? Maybe not entirely, but...
Well, pretty close. You think about if you drink, you eat a bunch of sugar candy that's not really good and full of artificial ingredients and things like that, you're probably not going to feel all that good as if you eat all natural, clean products and natural sugars.
Yeah. Mike, fixing to have to wrap it up. What's your website that you want people to go check it out?
You can go to traceagaves.com or find us on Facebook at facebook.com/traceagaves.
That's TRESAGAVES.com. Jason, want to wrap up with your thoughts?
Yeah, no, I appreciate Mike coming on the show. You guys got to try this product out at your local distributor where you buy your spirits currently. Check out Tres Agaves. Mike, I appreciate you coming on the show. And again, for anyone interested in marketing support, check us out online at brightboxonline.com. Mike, thanks so much.
Yep, and Jason,
Kevin, thank you.
Thanks to you, Mike. We appreciate it. And Jason, thanks to you. Look forward to seeing you next week. I do want to remind you to check them out there at brightboxonline.com. and learn more about what they're doing to help put businesses on the map. Thanks again, sir.
All righty.
When we come back, we're going to have much more for you. Do want to remind you, best content here can show up over there at usdailyreview.com, and often does. Make sure you check it out. And I'm Kevin Price. You're listening to The Price of Business.